Well, welcome back to Good Day. They're just as much a part of the Toledo area this time of year as, let's say, lights before Christmas, only you're inside where it's warm. Scooter Christensen joins us from the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters. We're looking forward to seeing you in Toledo this Thursday. So, Scooter, let's first start with this. How long have you been playing with the Globetrotters?
I've been with them for 18 seasons, so I've been around a back again and a back again.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So that means you have good skills. Hey, I remember my first time seeing the Globetrotters growing up in the Chicago area at the United Center. I was probably 5 or 6 years old and just amazed at all the great skills that the players have. And we hear that you're a dribbling wizard. So what kind of skills can we expect to see at the Huntington Center?
I mean, not only me. I mean, we have a lot of guys and girls on our team that are their skills are just unmatched. I always tell kids and parents that, when you think of like the Warriors, you think of Steph Curry. When you think of the Lakers, you think of, LeBron James. When it comes to the Globetrotters, you don't know which one to pick because we all do something really good that makes the Globetrotters. But one of the things that the kids love to see that I do is I spin the ball and then I'll spin it on my head and all that stuff. And so it's fun. Everybody has a little thing that we do that makes us us. And it's a very unique, it's not your average basketball game, but you're definitely going to go home smiling and having a good time. And that's what we do, man. We bring joy and families together.
Hey, and it's always nice to see when folks can come together and have such a good time. And it's not just about basketball. The entertainment aspect and getting the audience involved is really such a vital portion of what you guys do. Why is that so much fun for you?
I mean, I always, it's because we get a chance to change somebody's life through the game of basketball. Because when you come to the game, that's only a small percentage. We're known as the ambassadors of goodwill. And what you see on the court is a small percentage. We do a lot of stuff off the court. We have this program called the Smile Patrol program where we actually go to the hospitals and we visit the kids that are unable to come to the games. So, we go out there, give them a signed autograph, maybe do a trick or two, just sit down and talk to them for a little bit. And I think that's probably one of my most prized program that we have, actually, because we're so personable. You can come up to us, you can talk to us about anything, and you never know what day our fans are having. But if we're coming around and you see us, we're going to try to give you some joy, some of our positive energy, and hopefully it just spreads out through everybody.
How cool is that? The Smile Patrol. That's something that's great. Scooter, you've been playing ball since you were a kid. So some kids out there, they've never picked up a basketball before. So what advice would you give them?
Well, just to keep it fun. I always tell people, I see kids now, like when they try to do some of the things that we do on the court, I say, I started off basic, man, just dribbling, keeping the basics basic, It's just because I've gone through those steps, I've gone to basketball camps and I've always kept it fun. It was never just like serious. Basketball was always a passion of mine, But I always tell kids, basketball doesn't have to be a passion, but if you try something new and you see, like, try to get you get those ingredients of like never giving up, always trying hard. Even if it's not your sport, you're trying something new. That's such a life teacher to kids that, hey, if you find a positive through that negative thing that you may not like about basketball, then you can take that positive energy and put it into something that you're passionate about,
Yeah, it's always so cool because sports, they give so many life skills and it's entertaining at the same time. Now, Scooter, you talked about the fundamentals of the game, but you're far past just the fundamentals. You're able to do a lot of tricks. So what were some of the first things that you taught yourself, and who are some of your inspirations when it comes to the game?
Some of the things, man, I tell you what, I remember my first training camp, man, as a rookie. And I remember going and, they brought all the rookies in and you had to pass the shooting test. And, we're doing passing drills, shooting drills, 3-man weave, defense, all this stuff. And then the coach says, all right, veterans, let's show them some Globetrotter basketball. man, those guys start spinning the ball, going around the arm underneath their leg, and one guy was spinning on his nose, and I said, "Hold on, I might be in the wrong thing here, man." But I tell you what, those veterans ahead of me, man, showed me the ins and outs, how to be a Globetrotter on and off the court, and it's some of the best basketball experience I've ever done in my life. And now I'm in the Guinness World Record for actually spinning the basketball on my nose and stuff, man. It's one of the coolest tricks that I think that the kids love to see. But it took a lot of nose burns and bleeds to get there.
So we look forward to seeing that. Scooter, thanks so much for joining us. And just a quick question before I let you go. LeBron or Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan all day. That's a man, come on. I love LeBron.
Yes.
Love LeBron. But MJ all day.
I love it, man. Hey, Scooter, I knew I liked you. Hey, we'll see you on Thursday, okay? Thanks for joining us. Well, the Globetrotters, they'll be in town this Thursday, like I mentioned, at the Huntington Center at 7 o'clock. So tickets can be found at the Huntington Center website. So make sure you just get that. It's at the bottom of your screen there. We'll keep it here on WTOL 11. We have much more. Good day on this Tuesday morning.